Alright, what is up, God Gamers? Welcome back to another daily visit with Banshee. Let's go over what he has, what I recommend you pick up, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate all of you, and let's just get right into it. So I'm going to go over his daily stuff first. He's got some okay stuff. He's got a pretty rare gun that is actually that is available this week, but he is selling it today, which is the Gridskipper. I'll go over first. The Gridskipper, if you guys don't know, Star Horse has this week, so you can get it from Dares of Eternity, or you can save up strange coins and purchase this weapon from Star Horse. It is a random chance to get it, although that is the best direct way to farm it. But he does have a pretty spicy roll here with Slideways Snapshot. Pretty solid. You also have Flared Magwell and Fluted Barrel, and then you do have a Handling Masterwork. So this is actually not that bad of a roll for PvP. If you're looking for a good PvP pulse, this is also really good in PvE because it's Void, and you can utilize, Bricks from Beyond and Volatile Flow. And also, it's a 540. 540 RPM pulses are extremely rare to come by nowadays, and they're also really powerful. So I definitely recommend you guys pick this up. Definitely a rare weapon. If you don't have it, definitely go pick it up. Highly recommend this roll. It's not a god roll. I'm not going to call it a god roll, but it is a really solid roll, especially for PvP. Other than that, he has an Archer's Tempo Unrelenting Whispering Slab, which is okay. I typically like Archer's Tempo on my bows, and with this being a fast rate of fire one, it's pretty good. You also have a Draw Time Masterwork. You do have Helical Fletching and Fiberglass Arrow Shaft, and you have Tactical String and High Tension String. So I'd probably keep Tactical, and I'd probably keep Fiberglass, and I'd also run that Draw Time Masterwork. You're going to have a pretty snappy bow with this one. I've always loved this bow. I always shield this bow every time Banshee sells it. I always tell you guys pick it up, even if it's like a decent roll or like not a god roll. I always recommend you guys pick it up if you don't have one. I'm a bow user. I really love using bows, which I'll get into later in another video today. But yeah, that's the role he has for Whispering Slab. Definitely recommend that one. Other than that, he does have a Judgment of Kelgrath with Demolitionist. I always recommend you guys pick up guns with Demolitionist, especially if you're a new or returning player and you don't have a lot of guns with Demolitionist. Demolitionist is one of the strongest perks in the game. It's personally my favorite perk in the game to put on pretty much everything, mainly because I run grenade builds, and grenade builds are fire. They are really good. I highly recommend if you're looking for a good starter build that does a lot of damage and you want like good utility and fast charge time on your grenades, run Demolitionist. It's going to make life a lot easier even without like the perfect build. Demolitionist is such a good perk. So I would definitely pick this up. You do also have Wellspring on this, which is like fine. It's just you generate ability energy using kills, so it actually does go hand in hand with Demolitionist. Although Wellspring isn't that great of a perk, if I'm being honest. You do also have Accurized rounds and Appended Mag. I'd probably run Accurized. And you do also have Ballistic Tuning and Super Cooled Accelerator. I'd probably keep Ballistic and a Shield Duration Masterwork. So like I said, not a god roll, but it is a solid roll, especially with Demolitionist. Other than that, he's got a Boudica C, which stats for all, one for all. Yeah, guys. I mean, this is a pretty solid roll, but at the same time, this sidearm, the precision frame sidearms, are pretty bad. I mean, pick it up if you don't have one. You want like a decent roll. You do have Hammer Forge and Small Bore. Probably keep Hammer Forge and High Cal and Light Mag and stats for all, one for all. Which on a pulse rifle, this would be an absolute 5 out of 5 god roll, especially with the stability masterwork. But keep in mind, guys, this is a sidearm. It's a precision frame sidearm. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip over that one really. And then the class-specific swords. I'm a hunter right now. This one has Relentless Strikes, one for all. It's an okay roll. I might actually pick this up because I don't have this one. I have the Gold Tusk. I don't have Quick Fang. So I'm just going to pick that up just because. Although I never really recommend the class-specific swords because there are better swords in the game like Falling Guillotine, the Eager Edge swords, stuff like that. And if you really want a damage sword, you want to use something like Falling Guillotine. But yeah, so we'll move on to the weekly weapons. The rolls on the weekly weapons did change. I know I covered it in my last video, but the rolls were different yesterday as they are today. Or they're different today than they were yesterday. That's what I was trying to say. Some notable things to go over. He has a Shoot to Loot bow with Golden Tricorn. Guys, pick this up. I'm telling you, Shoot to Loot is the most underrated perk, it's the most underrated perk in the game. I'm gonna say it. That's a bold claim to say. But Shoot to Loot is the most underrated perk in the game. It is so good for high-end content like Grandmasters. Being able to shoot an ammo brick across the map and get the ammo is actually really useful. You do also have Golden Tricorn, which is pretty good. Helical Fletching and Natural Fletching, I probably keep Helical, and then you do have Natural String and Agile Bowstring, probably keep Agile, and then with the Draw Time Masterwork, you're going to have a really snappy bow. This is a lightweight frame, so this is really solid. I'm actually going to pick this up, because I actually think that's really good, because I don't actually have a bow with Shoot to Loot on it, so I'm definitely picking that up. I do have a Jaraka 3SR with Perpetual Snapshot. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. This is another one of those really slept on 260 RPM Vice Rapid Fire. scouts, and this is actually a pretty solid roll for like PvP. I don't really know how good these are in PvP, but if I had to guess, they're probably not, meta or anything like that. Although I would recommend you guys pick this up because this is like a newer gun that's kind of like a world drop that it's hard to get a really good roll on. Personally, I'd want headstone on this since it is a stasis weapon. Although, just because it doesn't have it doesn't mean it's not good. You do have light mag and arrowhead break and extended barrel. Probably keep arrowhead break and also run light mag with stability masterwork. That's pretty solid. Definitely pick that one up. Snorri FR5 with firmly planted one for all. Yeah, one for all on fusions is not the best. I'm not going to cover that one. I wouldn't pick this up. He sells better Snorris like every week, so yeah. And then we have an Ikelos with Feeding Frenzy rangefinder, guys. If you don't have an Ikelos, this is one of the best guns in the game, and this is a really, really solid roll. You normally want Volt Shot instead of Rangefinder, I will be honest. Although this is still a really solid roll for PvE, especially if you're a new player and you want a meta SMG. This is the meta SMG. This is one of the SMGs that everybody uses. It is so good. You do have a pended mag and alloy mag. I'd probably keep a pended, although if you're somebody who shoots all of their bolts before reloading every time, then run alloy. You do also have chamber compensator and polygonal rifling. I'd probably keep chambered as well, and you do have a range masterwork to get that range. I believe it'll go up to like, I think 50 or 50, yeah, 55, something like that. And then Feeding Frenzy, each rapid kill with this weapon progressively gives you more reload speed for a short time. Really, really solid, lets you reload super snappy, and then Rangefinder will just give you more range and zoom magnification, which is also a really solid perk. That is almost a god roll. Let's be honest. That's almost a god roll. Tough to pick that up. You do have a memory interdict with Underdog Wellspring. Skip. Just skip on that. There's better. Unless you don't have one, you need like a Void Rock or Grenade Launcher like right now, I'd skip. And then you do also have a Taipan with Fragile Focus Repulsor Brace. Also skip. He sells better Taipans like every week. So yeah, that'll do it for the Banshee video today. Hope you guys enjoy. Be on the lookout for some more videos today. And yeah, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. All right.